जीवन्मुक्तिप्रदं देवं क्षमापूर्णं जगद्गुरुं वन्दे परमहंसाख्यं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतं जीवन्मुक्तिप्रदं देवं क्षमापूर्णं जगद्गुरुं.
So, whenever you are not able to fulfill the right right anyakara, and not able to protect yourself from the wrong anyakara, the hurt stays in you. Write that as a third page. Clear? Hurting somebody who is not hurting you, that is also inauthenticity. See, if you are hurting somebody who is not hurting you, that is also inauthenticity. You can see, I'll never start the arrows first from my side. I'll wait, only when the arrows come, I catch it and return it. I don't waste the resource. Rebuild yourself. We'll start the next step. Please listen. Next step is taking the responsibility. First thing, how many of you cognize, listen, how many of you cognize others' anyakara about you is completely independent of what your mamakara and ahankara. So this means you project something and they expect something else. Am I right? So who is responsible for that? It is the discrepancy between mamakara and ahankara oozes out even though you are trying to cover it. It is like you are trying to cover the flood with a plastic sheet. And you say, no, you be inside, don't. And it is going below your feet. They are seeing it. No, that is what is happening. That is what is the truth. Taking responsibility for all the three. Listen. When you see a quality in mamakara which ahankara is not accepting, cancel it. When you see a quality in ahankara which mamakara is not accepting, cancel it. Finally you will see only either one or two or no quality is left in this page. If one or two are left, encourage that quality in you. If nothing is left, then live happily. You have only one responsibility of anyakara. Fulfill that. That's all. Clear? So these two, the fight between these two resolve first. That is the first step for authenticity. The first step for authenticity is resolving the fight between mamakara and ahankara. That is in your hand. You can do it today. Is there anybody feeling, no, that I have kept it in locker, maybe I need few days to go and get it out and then only I can do it? No. So that discrepancy, conflict between mamakara and ahankara can be solved today. Now, am I right? Solve it. Once more, you want the instruction? Listen. Yes, listen here. Mamakara and ahankara. You be in the mic, ma. sometimes not responsible. Here in ahankara, is there any quality contradicting it? No. Is it not? So just leave it. Bold in mamakara, you feel. Ahankara, what it says. I think diagnosis itself is something you need to look in, ma. Do you feel inside you are bold in the heart? And then in expressing you have not even written that subject. Then in the ahankara also it should come as bold. Is it not? When you express.
Yes,
then
sir.
that quality has no contradiction.
No.
Encourage that.
Yes.
See what she has written. I'll just give you the. She wrote about mamakara. Sometimes not responsible, bold, straightforward, motherliness, truth, responsible, power, energetic, confident, courageous, not made money for personal expenses in personal account, not over best clothes earlier. Since prompt, I have not proved in our business and profession. Ahankara, angry, loud shouter, hurt, serious, did not express love, arrogant. So now, in this and this, what all contradictions are there? When you say responsible, arrogance cannot be there.
I don't have contradictions, Swamiji.
And that is what? No, there will be, what I am saying. When you live as responsibly, arrogance won't be there.
No,
So naturally, remove the arrogance.
but straightforwardly with some people.
No, straightforwardness will never have arrogance. It will have confidence, courage. It will not have arrogance.
So others Anyakara that.
And that you have to write in the third page.
Okay, Swamiji.
Hmm? That is what I am saying. When you write arrogant, it is based on others' feedback about you. That has to go in the third page. What you project, what you declare by your action,
Yes, Swamiji.
not what others perceive by your action.
So when others told that I felt maybe I am showing arrogant, that is
No, that will come in Anyakara.
Yes, Swamiji.
So now, so with this understanding, if you do the rework, I can say, as far as you concern, there are not much contradiction. So all these qualities you feel in mamakara, you can empower it. So that is responsibility. That is authenticity.
Thanks, Swamiji.
Clear? All of you are clear about this example? Now, how many of you have one or two qualities left which you are going to make it alive? Means become authentic with it. Raise the hand. How many of you feel no qualities are left? Everything is crass. Raise the hand. Then you have only Anyakara. Take responsibility for that. Let me see. How many of you? No qualities left. Everything has crashed each other. Raise the hand. Only now I have a responsibility of Anyakara. How many of you feel there are one or two qualities left after the fight? You are clear now? At least the whole process? Let's move now to the Kriya. This Kriya awakens the non-mechanical parts of your brain to keep you aware and do not allow the inauthenticity to settle down. Please listen. If your brain is kept active just 5% more than your day-to-day life, you don't say it's okay for inauthenticity. See, the inauthenticity comes on you like a blanket. Early morning, the bedsheet you pull, after the alarm rings, that is inauthenticity. And the moment you say it's okay, you have fallen. Even if 5% of your brain is active, extra active, then your regular day-to-day, for most of you, only 10% is active, not more than that. And if just 5% more is enough, you will not say it's okay. You will stand with the decision of authenticity. So this process is going to pump energy into your brain to keep the non-mechanical parts of the brain continuously active. Clear? So let's start the Kriya. Matsyendrasana. Matsyendrasana. Please project ma. Stretch the right leg and put the left leg. See, I'm showing. This is the asana. All right, I myself will demonstrate. Right? Stretch the right leg, put the left leg on the right knee and use the right hand to support your head. Because please understand, in this posture, the Kundalini path, use the right hand to support the hand, chin. The whole Kundalini path gets aligned. In this posture, just inhale and exhale deeply as possible for a few minutes. Start. See, your spine should really be twisted as much as possible. You should feel the twist of the spine. Left hand just support. Use. Continue to be in the same posture. The Kumbhaka starts. Plavini Kumbhaka means inhale completely through both the nostrils. Once you have finished inhaling, put your chin on the chest like. If you put this, you will be able to hold the air inside. Hold as long as you can. When you feel you can't hold anymore, exhale slowly through the nostrils, through the nose. Clear? Let me show you. Clear? Please do this continuously and keep your eyes closed.